Hey everybody, Mark and Brandi Aspinall with Berkshire Hathaway.
Hi.
I want to welcome you to another business owner interview. Today we have Peter Vlcek.
Hello.
Did I get that right?
You did?
Yes. Peter, amazing guy, Farmers Insurance. He has been our farmers rep for 2 or 3 years now. Amazing guy, Colorado guy, loves Colorado, loves Fort Collins. So really excited to be here, and thank you for doing
And
this.
I will say that he is filling the shoes of some legends within insurance here in Fort Collins and doing it very well. I've actually been with this farmer's insurance company for a little over 20 years, so since I could, have insurance, and my parents are still with this insurance branch that he has now taken over, and phenomenal.
Oh,
I
you
like
just
it.
jinxed it. They're gonna quit and go. Just
man.
ruined that
Yeah,
streak.
lost everybody. That was great.
So, Peter, get us started. A little bit about yourself and what brought you to Fort Collins.
Yeah, so born and raised Colorado, grew up in Evergreen, played in the mountains, riding dirt bikes in the backyard, and we got the best state. Anywhere I travel, I always ask the question, could I live here? And I never can. We're already at the best spot. So came to Fort Collins, like I think a lot of people, kind of a transplant, came up here for college. CSU Go Rams.
Woo!
Yeah. So
Let's go Rammies!
we're going to be a season football ticket group peeps,
Group
I think
peeps.
is what we found out earlier today. But yeah, so came up here, loved it, went back down to Denver for work after school, like I think a lot of people, and said, I got to get back up here.
Mm-hmm.
So about 5 years ago, we moved back, and just the community here is amazing. The history, the community, and to be in it every single day now, in the heart of it, it is a blessing.
And when you say we, you were talking about?
Oh yes, I've got a family. I'll admit to them today, but a lovely wife of almost 12 years.
Hopefully they admit to you.
I know, yeah, I know. We got 2 kiddos. I got an 8-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son, and we've got a couple dogs, a couple fish, and a cat. And I got a mother-in-law that lives with us too. So a nice big family.
What is one of your most favorite things to do here in Fort Collins, in Fort Fun?
Oh my gosh, that's a very good one. So we love outdoors, hiking, backpacking, mountain biking. So there's all these just great afternoon trails that we can go on. Getting my kids out hiking has been awesome. Last summer we were hiking around one of the lakes really close by, and a bald eagle came out, grabbed a fish out of the lake and took off. So words can't even express how awesome that is. So I think just all the things outdoors that you can do right in our backyard is what I love.
Yeah, that's awesome.
One thing you mentioned was the history of Fort Collins.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about the history of farmers that you are now taking.
Yeah. So Farmers as a company has been around for over 85 years. Started really, actually, the name came from 2 guys, Tyler and Levy, that wanted to insure farmers.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd go around to farmers and everything. But we don't necessarily do farms. We just do kind of average home, auto, business, life insurance, those things. What I love Fort Collins specifically is this location. Our office has been here for over 40 years. So I'm the 3rd generation agent at this location. So I'm charged with taking it another 40 years.
Yeah.
Which I'm so blessed to have that honor and that responsibility. So you mentioned big shoes to fill. It started with Eugene Benedict, which was an amazing agent who built it here.
Mm-hmm.
So he started the office here, and then his son-in-law Craig Campbell kind of partnered with him and took it over for over 26, I think about 28 years. And then Craig gave me the honor of offering me the opportunity to take over. So I bought the agency from Craig about 2 years ago, just almost 2 years now. And it's been a blessing. And just between us, the only reason why we're going to continue this is because the staff we have here. The girls that we have working here, their experience, their connections with all the clients, like your parents, is why this is so great.
Mm-hmm.
So I am just a name on a door. It's my staff that's making this thing gonna last another 40 years, which is wonderful. That's what I love about being a business owner.
Yeah.
A small business owner is providing jobs and having staff, everything here locally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is just wonderful.
And what's great, and most of you know, when you work for someone who has integrity, authenticity, honesty, it's easy for the staff to be as great as they are.
Yeah.
Because of the heart, we say flows from the head, right?
Yeah.
And so whatever's happening within management is usually the character that's being created within the staff and the team. And
Yeah.
so our experience with your team has been phenomenal.
Wonderful.
And everybody always asks, well, are you going to change? Are you going to? And we're like, why? I mean, I pick up the phone, they're there.
Yeah.
Even when we lived in Denver, we were there. We had car side, whatever.
Roadside assistance.
Roadside, that.
Issues.
Yeah.
That-
Issues.
that-
Yeah.
Roadside, he's not gonna edit that, by the way. He's gonna let me come over. Roadside assistant. It was always great, no matter what was going on. We could always get an answer,
Mhm.
always know that we were safe. Our kids were safe, our family was safe, and it was just a good assurance that we had
Yeah.
with the insurance.
I like it.
That
Well done.
Mhm.
That's gonna get edited.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say that.
So another great thing about this location is if you watched our Fort Fun Friday Facts video, you know.
Or more happily known as.
So this
I love it.
location was originally a motor vehicle sales lot, used vehicle sales lot, which was my great uncle and his family. So the gent side of my family was this actual location. So my family roots not only go into this with this insurance, but actually into the soil here,
Yeah.
the actual building. So it's kind of cool.
I love that. I love that story. Just being able to expand. So we got talking. I love history, right? I love the Fort Collins history. So to be able to expand it today is
Yeah.
so cool. So we're gonna share some information and get my little wall of history bigger
Yeah.
after today.
We'll
which is
take some
great.
pictures and post it here
Yeah,
too.
that's wonderful.
So Peter, in today's world of fast food, that fast food desire, I want everything, I want it now, and I want it as cheap as possible. It can sometimes be a challenge.
Right.
What is it that sets you apart in
Insurance.
Yeah.
what is it? Yeah, what is it that sets you apart in the insurance world and in that kind of mindset of today? How do you bring extra value to people that
Yeah,
you work with?
that's a big one, right? Because insurance is becoming more of a commodity. Your parents, it was very service driven. What we're finding is there needs to be a balance of both. So we're really big on education. So we want to give you the autonomy to take care of what you want to take care of with insurance and research things. So we're really working on getting as much information in the forms and medias and locations where you want to do business. But what we've also found is you can educate yourself, but there's still that service and that expertise that people are driven to. So a lot of times we're still that final resource before someone gets comfortable with making that decision. And the reason why it's really important with insurance is that, let's be honest, it's not sexy.
Yeah.
Nothing with insurance, it's not sexy until you need it.
Yep.
Right? I hate paying my insurance bill. I hate it.
You don't get it for free?
No, I
Ah.
wish. Man, and knowing
Man, what kind of perks?
I know.
is in this job?
and knowing what insurance is there for, I pay a lot of money for it. But the things that I've seen, and when something bad happens, that insurance company's writing that $1 million check, and you're
Yeah.
not selling everything that you're working so hard for. That's the level of service that we're going to give, so that everybody can sleep well at night, knowing that if a mistake happens, not only because of them, but maybe a mistake happened to them, there's some things that we can help educate people on, so that they're as protected as we can possibly make them.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the thing. I just don't want a bad day to equal a bad life for people.
Mhm.
It's awesome. I like that quote.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can use it.
I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you know what? Bad day to equal a bad life for people.
That's right.
Is that your quote? Ours is building relationships for a better future.
I love
See?
that. Absolutely.
They go to okay.
So for me, yeah, I think my mission statement, I should know this off the top of
You
my
should.
head, but it basically what our job is to work with the families and the communities here in Fort Collins to protect the things they work so hard for. So it's all about building and then protecting it, so you never lose what you sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
We both have young families, right? So we spend time away from them for them. So let's not lose that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. So who from your childhood had the biggest impact on you?
that would be, mom and dad. So it's both. So I'm a boy that always wants his dad to be proud of him, right? So you do a lot of things, I think, as a young boy to make your dad happy. And looking back at it now, everything that he's taught me that I now provide as a man for my family, we like to tinker, we like to build, all of that is with my dad. And then my mom gave me the courage, the strength, the emotional support to fly, I think, and to do these kinds of things, right? So dad gave me the drive, mom gave me the ability, right? Is kind of how I look at it with those two. So they would definitely be the people that have the biggest impact on me. Yeah.
So, switching back focus, you talked about community, how much you love the community of Fort Collins.
Yeah.
What kind of things are you doing to get out in the community, support the community?
Yeah, so and really there's a lot of different ways to it. So you could say the whole city of Fort Collins, I really like to work with the business community, so doing a lot of things with the chamber, the school community, the Ram fans community, and doing a lot of things with the college and the athletics there. Supporting the art community, so trying to team up with the Museum of Art more and more in their masks exhibits and their garage tours, and there's so many things, and you never have enough money or time to do it all. But we're based here in Old Town is where our office is, and there's so much happening around here. So we really like to, all the business growth, all the residential growth that's going to happen, just get in and meet everybody around here has been a blast. And with 2 young kids, it's really tough to do, but we find the time, and everybody in the community is very similar with that. So that's what makes it really easy to build those relationships.
If you could give advice to a young person today as far as their future, what is that 1 or 2 pieces of advice that you would give to them for their future endeavors?
Yeah, I think everything's a balance. There's a lot of things that we want to do, especially when we're young. The sky's the limit, and it really is. What you start learning is, how do I balance everything that takes from me, financially, time-wise, all of that. So the more education that you can give yourself to make the best decision possible, go out and seek that information. There's resources all over the place. There's online, there's other friends, there's family, and then there's professionals here locally too, that of course we'd love to spend time and help give you that advice. But don't get discouraged, find that balance, research everything that you can for it, and then that's going to put you in the best position to succeed, I think.
That's great.
Peter, best way for people to get a hold of you, just want to find out more about who you are, what you do, how you can help.
Yeah, please give us a call if we can help you, 970-484-1400. Come and see us. We are very proud of our office. We're here in Old Town, right across from the new Elizabeth Hotel, so Mountain and Walnut, that triangle building. Or you can find us online, just research Peter Vlcek, which is Vlcek. Farmers Insurance, Google that. The joke about my last name is we couldn't afford any vowels on the boat over. It's 3 consonants before your first vowel. So.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us. Mark and Brandi Aspinall with Berkshire Hathaway, Peter Vlcek with Farmers Insurance. Thank you, Peter, for taking the time with us today.
Thank you guys very much. This was great.
Yeah, we had fun.
Thank you.
Remember, if you're watching this, you're a business owner, you want to get in on this, do an interview with us. We would love the chance to sit down, talk with you, see why you love Fort Collins, Northern Colorado, and see how we can help promote each other. So
yeah,
it was great seeing you all again. Check out our next video coming up soon, and remember, every Friday for Fort Fun Friday Facts. We'll see you guys next time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.